Orlando really does offer such a lot that you don't need an attraction ticket for, and you can be in control of how much you spend.
What if we took a bar and turned it into a full-blown rodeo-themed nightclub? Want to spend a little? You can.
Or
the snacks. Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Jump the Queue, the fun and informative podcast that helps you plan, book and make the most of your theme park holidays. I'm Sarah.
I'm Sammie.
And we both work at attractiontickets.com, the UK's #1 experts for Orlando attraction tickets. And this week we're going to switch things about a little bit, and we're going to talk about the best free entry and low cost things to do in Orlando, because you know these tickets, these holidays are not cheap things to do, so we need to find a little way to rein our spending back in so we've got all the money to spend elsewhere. But the great thing is that Orlando has got loads of places where you don't have to spend very much, or they are completely free. So we're going to go through all of that and discuss it all, from buzzing entertainment district to surprisingly iconic fast food spots. There's plenty you can enjoy without needing a ticket. You can spend as much or as little as you like. So let's kick things off, shall we, Sammie?
Oh, absolutely. Let's do it. Yeah, I love low cost and free. We don't talk about this enough, do we?
No, we do.
You know.
So let's play a quick edition of Quick Drop, but Orlando on a budget edition. Okay, so here's how it works. I'm going to name an iconic free to enter Orlando hotspot, and you have to tell me the first 3 things that pop into your mind. Are you ready?
We're getting good at this. Having a 5 seconds. I'll try. Go for it. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disney Springs.
Disney Store, Legoland, and Waterside.
Okay. CityWalk at Universal Orlando.
Oh, Margaritaville, overlooking the water. Just sitting there is lovely. Great food, a CityWalk, and Pat O'Brien's.
Okay. Sunset Walk.
Again, Margaritaville, because it's near Margaritaville. Cocktails. Look, we're getting a theme here. Live music. The reason people go there, really, isn't it? There's no ticket needed at Sunset Walk, so it's great for a nice, relaxed evening. There you go. Yep.
Slightly less well-known one here. Lake Eola Park.
Gosh, Swans.
Yes.
Fountain Runners.
Okay. Icon Park.
I love Icon Park. Sarah, I don't know if I can do the 3 quick things. Icon Park is where you go for a quick drink and somehow you're still there 3 hours later. It's just chilled, isn't it? The Wheel, just a chilled afternoon.
Free fireworks.
We love that word, free.
Free fireworks.
Free fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, magical. Boardwalk, California Grill, Grand Floridian.
Okay, so now that we've warmed up, let's dive a little bit deeper into what we can actually do in Orlando that doesn't require an attraction ticket, and why these spots are worth adding to our itineraries. And these are the kind of places where entry and entertainment can be completely free, and then it's up to you how much money you want to spend, whether you want to drop those dollars on that merch, or, you know, go and splurge on a really expensive meal, but doesn't actually cost you a lot to get in there. So let's chat about CityWalk at Universal Orlando. I'm gathering that you quite like CityWalk, Sammie.
Oh, I love CityWalk. It's a bit like Disney Springs. I love them both. It's free to enter, Sarah. You know, it's got so much atmosphere on CityWalk. It doesn't matter why you're there. It's got live music. I love to sit and people watch.
So, again, what actually is CityWalk? Imagine I've never been before. What is CityWalk?
Okay. So CityWalk is the main shopping and dining area for Universal. If you've parked your car or you've got a bus to Universal, you are walking through it. There's no way you can't walk through CityWalk. You've got to walk through CityWalk to get to the parks. As you walk through CityWalk, you'll see Islands of Adventure on your left, Universal Studios on your right. But it is full of places to eat, to drink, or just sit there and think, actually, my feet can't walk anymore. I just need to sit here for 20 minutes or so and just relax. It's a great thing to do. I love CityWalk. There's so much there. There's so many shops. There's so many different restaurants. But yeah, I think CityWalk's brilliant. It goes well on into the night as well.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
You know, just to be aware that some of the clubs and pubs on CityWalk will have a 21 plus entry limit, 21 plus age entry limit for you, so just be aware of that. People take your passports if you want to drink. You need proof of ID. They are super strict.
Definitely. And these are free areas. CityWalk's free. You can just go into CityWalk, you can just sit, you can just watch the atmosphere. If you want to spend something, you can, you know, but there are ways of just sitting there. I love to people watch. I'm a people watcher. So I can sit, and there's plenty of places to sit and do that. They've got brilliant shops. I mean, that Universal Studio store. Yeah. Wow. The biggest and most popular shop. You go in just for a look. I'm just going for a look, Sarah, and I've come out with a Minion.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Butterbeer is now for sale in CityWalk. You don't have to go into the theme parks. Butterbeer is for sale.
Yes, absolutely. Look, I think we spoke to Chef Jens, didn't we? And he was saying, you know, come out in there and you can grab some of that as well. So that would be amazing. There's drinks, there's desserts, there's bars. Just like I said, when your feet just say no more, but your evening maybe says one more drink, then I think that's a great place to be.
Yeah. So we've done Universal. Let's go down the road. Disney Springs.
Yeah. Oh, I love Disney Springs. Very similar, isn't it? Again, it's totally free to visit, free entry, could be an expensive exit, but you don't have to spend money. There's, again, live music, street performers. I mean, they're living their best influencer lives by the lake, aren't they? But do you know what? One of my favourite activities is just what I've said about CityWalk. It's just walking around, people watching. Nowhere else in the world will you see a family in matching Mickey outfits arguing over where to eat with that level of intensity.
There is a gentleman in Disney Springs, and everyone who's been to Disney Springs will be aware of him. And he
Mr. Orlando.
He is an elderly gentleman, and he's in his little sparkly hot pants, and he's bopping away, living his best life, and he's there most of the time. And he's a lovely fella, and he will chat to you quite happily, and he's an absolute legend.
He is.
Just sit and watch him.
Oh, who doesn't love Mr. Orlando? He's amazing. I just love the street performers there. What about the piano that comes rolling by? You know, it's so lovely, isn't it? It's just such a lovely atmosphere.
And they've got so many like stages there where they do free performances, and you can just sit there, and it's such a good place to sit and people watch. And
oh, it's lovely.
Yeah,
I was there just a few weeks ago, Sarah, as you know, and I was sat in Waterside, just literally needing to rest my legs. And we sat there, and they had schools come in, you know, and they were singing away, and it was just so lovely to just sit there in the sunshine, bottle of water, and just listen to them. I mean, it was just so chilled, such a lovely atmosphere. It's great that you can do that there. Yeah. Also, Sarah, air conditioning, right? I mean, that's underrated. Step into a shop, you've got instant aircon, you are cooling down, you know. So I think, you know, you've got to do things like that. If you want to spend a little, you can.
Or
the
a lot.
Snacks. Yeah. A lot. You can. There's snacks, there's drinks. Sometimes Ghirardelli's are giving out free chocolate. You know, not always, but sometimes they are. So, you know, there's lots of things like that, isn't there?
Yeah, and it is massive. Disney Springs is huge. It's so big, and it's not just Disney, people. This is not just Disney shops in there. We have Zara, we have Sephora, we have Levi's. We've got all the shops in there, and you can easily spend, I spent a full ages, afternoons, evenings, meandering around. And can we talk about how there's some of the themed bars and things in there as well? I mean, Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
There you
what
go.
An absolute superstar of a bar that is. So themed around Indiana Jones. Just
I
go
love
in and
it.
have a little nosy round it. You can see all the little bits of the props and little
Yeah.
Easter eggs and things for Indiana Jones. Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
absolutely. For the kids, you've got Legoland. You know, they can go in and sit and play with the Lego, build something to their heart's content. It's not going to cost you anything, you know, and they're happy. There's lots to do. It's very underrated, Disney Springs.
And also, I'm going to give you one of Sarah's top tips, is to get one of the boats from Disney Springs to either Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, favourite French Quarter. Get the boat to French Quarter and go and treat yourself to some beignets. It's an amazingly lovely, peaceful little 20-minute ride on a boat to the resort hotels, and it is just, perfection. And again, it doesn't cost you anything.
Absolutely. We've talked about this loads, haven't we, Sarah, about how visiting the hotels is underrated. You know, it doesn't cost you anything. Like you said, get on the boat, and even from one hotel you can go to another. You know, get in there, go and have a look. Those beignets though, Sarah. There you go.
Love. And as well, at Disney Springs, the amphicars, now they're not free. I'm not going to, tell you they're free, but they are fun to go and watch. Yeah. And if you can afford to go and sit in an amphicar and drive into the water, you don't drive, by the way, you are driven. But you can go and, I don't know what the noun would be for amphicar. Drive, float. I don't know. Anyway, you can poodle about the Sassagoula River in a car.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? You see so many of them as well.
Yeah.
So busy that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. There's just so much to do. I love going and having a look in the art shop as well and seeing all the different bits of Disney over the years as well. They've got the Christmas shop, Sarah. Love the Christmas. Right, let's talk. It's not going to be cheap now if I've walked into the Christmas shop. But you don't have to buy anything. You can just go and have a look. You can. But that's the great thing. They've got the fountains on, haven't they? You know, for the kids to get wet in the afternoons as well.
Yeah.
Really cool the kids down.
Yeah.
You know, if they're having too much. So
they've got a cinema on there. They've got a bowling alley on there. One of the largest M&M shops.
Yeah, they do.
Anywhere. Something for every budget, and I think a little underrated gem to eat if you are on a budget, Earl of Sandwich. Just going to leave that one there.
Lovely. My favourite is Polite Pig. I love Earl of Sandwich, but Polite Pig for me. I just love I have to go every time I go. That's it. I just love it. Yeah. But you can easily spend a whole day / evening without spending anything. If you want to treat yourself, absolutely. There's snacks, there's sit-down dining, shops. But you don't have to. When I was there just a few weeks ago, we just went and bought an ice cream, you know, and just sat there for a couple of hours, like I said, watching all the entertainment. It's nice and easy at Disney Springs, isn't it? It's chilled.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, this is somewhere I've not been to because it's just not my vibe, but one of the world's largest McDonalds at the top of International Drive.
The most chaotic McDonald's experience on earth, that is. First of all, it's 24 hours because, you know, when you're in Orlando, you don't sleep. You don't have to buy anything, though. You can pop in and look around. It's genuinely an experience in itself, Sarah. They've got a massive menu, which includes pizza and pasta. They've got arcade games upstairs. You can cool off in the aircon. That's always a good one, isn't it? Play some games, wander around, not spend much at all. It is great, and it is massive. This is I remember my kids' first time here. They were like, "Whoa, this is a McDonald's!" But you know, they were like, I couldn't get them out of the play area at all. Yeah. I've got to say. The people watching, I'm all about people watching. The people watching is elite, Sarah. You've got tired parents, you've got sugar-fueled kids. People watching is outstanding there while you cool down. I mean, McDonald's, nothing says holiday like eating pasta in McDonald's at 2 a.m. Does it? But it is great. Right there on International Drive. You cannot miss it. Right on the corner. It's a great place to be.
Yeah. So the next one on the list is one that, again, I've not experienced, but I know is a firm favourite amongst a lot of Disney cultural representatives that go out from the UK and go and work in Disney. I know it's a firm favourite for a lot of them. It's Cowboys Orlando for the classic American experience. So this is a kind of a bar, and they offer free line dancing lessons on Thursdays and Fridays from 8:30 p.m. And Thursdays it's ladies' night, so you're going to get free entry. So why not go, soak up the atmosphere, learn some line dances, be like boot scooting around that floor to Chasing Texas. Go live your best cowboy lifestyle. Go live your best dream.
I love it. Cowboys Orlando. So it's at Point Orlando.
Yeah, it's a firm favourite.
That ladies' night, Sarah, that's great, because ladies' night, obviously check before you go because things can change. But usually they have a 2-hour period where ladies just drink for free as well. There's your tip. Yeah, there's your tip. Have a look at that one. Just have a look. Yeah, have a look. See when you're due to go and if that is on for you. But that's a great one. Yep, don't pay ladies. 2 whole hours. There you go. That's my night right there. It's great though, isn't it? Everyone's all line dancing. It's great atmosphere. It's just like someone said, what if we took a bar and turned it into a full-blown rodeo-themed nightclub? That's kind of what it's like, isn't it?
There's another one called All Red, which is on Icon Park.
Yes.
It's Blake Shelton's bar. He's got a chain of bars across the US. And again, you're going to have to buy a drink. But they have live acts on there and lots of other stuff. And it's just a fun place to just go and sit and people watch.
Yeah. I love All Red.
Yeah.
There's some great country places out there, aren't there? Some great country bars. Yeah, there are some fantastic ones. Yeah. But yes, definitely Orlando's Cowboy. PBR, Cowboys Orlando, down at Point Orlando. Yeah. So yeah, great one to be.
Yeah. So we've already mentioned this kind of, but resort hopping, it just is. I recommend this to everybody. If you've got a spare day in your itinerary, go and look around some hotels, whether it's Universal hotels, Disney hotels. Go and spend some time hopping around the hotels, checking out all the incredible decor in there, the restaurants. Go and treat yourself to some quick serve. You know, there are places like the Polynesian that sell Dole Whip. Old Key West has key lime pie that is to die for. We've said French Quarter and beignets. Yeah. Go and explore them.
Absolutely.
And also they have seasonal things going on. So Christmas time, a lot of the hotels will have gingerbread houses and gingerbread displays. And then at Easter, they have the most amazing, intricately carved chocolate eggs in the Grand Floridian. It is, I don't know how they do it. I just, but
I know.
they're stunning. And you know, when you go at Christmas and you see the gingerbread house in the Grand Floridian, you can buy the shingle tiles that they use to do the roofing. And I say gingerbread house, we're not talking gingerbread house, we're talking gingerbread house. That is the size of a Wendy house, and it's built into the lobby. And it's
incredible.
In fact, the shop that sells the gingerbread is inside the gingerbread house. That's how big it is. But they have some of them, like Grand Floridian has a piano player in there. Most of the deluxe resorts have bars and things in there, and it's just a really nice way to spend a couple of hours, I think.
I agree, Sarah. And also, people, you're going back, right? You've been. Just forget about this. We're going for a once in a lifetime trip, because that just no. You're going to go back, and what a better way to see which hotel you should go to next is by going and viewing them. Have a look at the pools that they've got, check out the food that they've got, check out the transport to the parks, you know, go around, experience all of these different hotels. It's so underrated, isn't it?
It is, it really is. But I will just say,
you don't need a ticket.
No, if you are resort hopping, please use Disney transportation. Don't try and arrive there in your own car, because you will be turned away. Unless you have a reservation for dining, you're not going to be able to park at the resort hotel. So please use Disney transportation, buses, boats, monorails, Skyliner. Use those.
Yeah. Absolutely. And even if you do have a reservation, they only allow you so long in the car parks now, don't they, Sarah?
They do.
So you're absolutely right. Disney property, just go from one property to another using their free transport. I'd say no matter where you go in, if you've got a dining reservation, I'd allow yourself about an hour from wherever you are in Disney, because it can be tricky if you want to go far away. But absolutely, I would say just hop on the transport. Definitely, Sarah. But yeah, it's a brilliant way to not need a ticket. Just go in and experience. You're still in that Disney bubble. You're still getting everything Disney, aren't you? No matter which resort that you're going to. And lots of the resorts have the characters come in now as well.
They do.
You know, so it's a great way for meeting characters if you don't have a Disney ticket. You're not going to go into the Disney park. So, you know, there's another tip for you.
Yeah. And on the subject of Disney hotels and other free things to do, so watching Disney fireworks without a park ticket from the resorts. So again, if you're staying in the resorts, you can watch the fireworks for free from several of the Disney hotels. So we're talking Polynesian Beach, we're talking Grand Floridian, Contemporary. You can watch... It's slightly not as visible as it, but you can see the Epcot fireworks.
Yep, from Boardwalk. Yeah.
I think the Magic Kingdom fireworks are easier to watch because they pipe the music in, don't they? So you can stand at the Polynesian or the Grand Floridian and the music is piped in, so you're getting the full experience. And for me, who doesn't enjoy, as much as I love Disney and as much as I love fireworks, I am a little bit anxious about big crowds. I don't like to feel like I'm trapped in a big crowd down Main Street. I like a more relaxed fireworks view. So these are perfect because I can watch the fireworks, I can listen to the music, I can bop about, and I don't need to worry about feeling trapped. Now, you're not going to see the projection mapping on the castle.
Yeah.
But you're still getting a very good experience, I would say.
Oh, absolutely. I've done it so many different places. You and I both did it in Grand Floridian, didn't we? Just a few months ago. Seems like a lifetime ago, but just a few months ago we were there, weren't we? Just sitting there, just watching those, and all the music's piped in. The first time I ever did it, it was at Narcoossee's, which again is Grand Floridian, but we were in the restaurant there and they said fireworks are coming, so they all told you that it was happening, got you out on the balcony so you could watch them. And I mean, that's a stunning setting. But yes, again, it's all piped, the music all piped in onto the balcony. Same at California Grill, like you said, Polynesian. There's so many different places to see those from, and it doesn't cost a penny if you're just going to go into those hotels and watch them.
Do you know what my bucket list place to watch the fireworks would be? And this would cost a penny, so I am veering off slightly.
Okay. Go on.
I want to stay in the Polynesian water bungalows and sit in the hot tub with the music piped in, watching the fireworks.
Oh my goodness. Wow is all I can say. That will be I've never done that. That would be amazing. But top of your bucket list.
Completely the opposite of free. Just,
it is
out there. If anybody wants to treat me to a couple of nights stay in a Polynesian water villa.
Does anybody want to sponsor Sarah? Absolutely. Oh, how amazing would that be, though? That is the epitome of Disney magic, right? You're just so chilled, aren't you? Oh, yeah, I'm there. I'm there with you, Sarah. I like that.
You can see that Orlando really does offer such a lot that you don't need an attraction ticket for, and you can be in control of how much you spend. So it is entirely up to you. So now it's time for our Q&A segment, and we've had some questions from more of our lovely customers. First up, we've got Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Tom's asked what our favourite hidden treasures are in Orlando that are not swamped with tourists. Which is a great question. A great question.
It's a great question. Are we talking low cost here? I think I like the airboat rides. Let's be honest, they don't cost very much. You don't need really to book a time, especially if you're going to places like Boggy Creek. You just turn up on the one day that you want to go. It's a very cheap ticket. never many people there either. You are not swamped. Excuse the pun, swamped. You are not. You are not swamped with tourists there, and you get to see so much wildlife. It's not just even about the gators, is it? No. You know, and I can spend a couple of hours there over at Rocky Creek. I love it.
Yeah, I'm going to give you two things, because one of them for me wouldn't be free.
Okay.
So one of them is a shop I've happened upon recently and I've not been to yet, although I am desperate to go, and it's called Recycling the Magic, and it has lots of furniture, signage, blueprints, serviettes, everything from the theme parks.
Love that.
And I am desperate to go because I keep watching their Facebook and they are posting daily. They had things from Dinosaur Ride, because obviously Dinosaur the Ride has now become extinct, and they've got things from the Dinosaur Ride, and I was just like, oh, that place, as I say, it would not be free for me, but I just think that would be amazing to go around and look at that. And equally, even if you're not into Disney things and Universal products and things like that, there are so many thrift shops and flea markets in Orlando. If you like a little bit of a rummage, if you like a little bit of a car boot, find one of the local flea markets, antique markets. There are lots of them in and around Florida, and they are a great way to spend a couple of hours. The second one, because I am nature girl, would be the Harry P. Lou Gardens.
Oh, I've not heard of that. Where's that?
It's going up more towards downtown Orlando, so it's more towards Winter Gardens, Winter Park. And it's a tropical oasis, and it's just it's old Florida. It's Florida before the theme parks came, and it's just a lush tropical oasis, and I like to go and take myself a little picnic and sit out under the oak trees, and it's just a nice chilled way. And if you've got kids, your kids can go and stretch their little legs and run.
I love that. That sounds ideal. I've not heard of that one. That's a great one. What about Old Town Kissimmee? We've talked about that. We've got that as well, haven't we? Down there. Yep, we can do all of that. That's a great night, isn't it? See all the cars coming along as well. That's a great night out. What else can we think of that we don't do very much of? I think they're great things to do. They don't cost. They don't cost anything, you know. And if they do, it's minimal. It's not costing you £400 or £500 theme park ticket, is it?
Yeah.
So they're great things to do.
So hopefully, Tom, that's given you a few ideas. But that's it for this episode of Jump the Queue. So thank you so much for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe to our dedicated YouTube channel and keep those questions coming in, because we love to read them, and you might just get a big shout out. If you've been tuning in every month and still haven't run for the hills, congratulations, but please go ahead and subscribe, leave us a review, let us know what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right, and we'd love to decide if you check out any of these places that we've talked about on your next trip. Let us know what you think, or let us know if you've got any other places that you think are great free or low cost entry. But anyway, thanks so much for listening, and we will catch you on the next show.
Bye.